Hello, welcome to my channel, New Nation Africa. This is Toro, your friend, and I'm coming your way this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are, to talk on a few points, a few things I just want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about the reason why a lot of people are afraid to be deported. I'm talking about what the new administration wants to do and my take on it and what I'm thinking right now. It's going to be very simple. Very simple. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are afraid to be deported. A lot of people are afraid that when they go back home, they would find nothing to do. And that is what is going on in many people's minds. A lot of people are afraid, fear. But my question to you is that why are you afraid? You came from somewhere and you definitely go back to your country. Many will go back to their countries where they came from. So why are you afraid? I can tell you one reason why people are afraid. A lot of people are afraid because they never prepared. They never prepared. They were not even thinking about preparing themselves. Especially if you don't have papers, if you don't have green card, if you don't have citizenship in America. And now the new administration that will be sworn in next month, January, they campaign on those issues and they won. That means that is what the American people want. My question to you is that, are you prepared? And if you are prepared, how enough have you prepared? Are you ready that in case it happens to you, you will, just pick up your bag, or in case you are caught up with the scare and everything that is going on, will you be prepared, or are you ready? My question is, and my answers to that same question is that I asked a question before. I said, are you prepared? And if you are not prepared, if you've not prepared, I want you to prepare. You might say to yourself, oh, but you know what? I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to prepare because January is around the corner. Even if it's a day, you still have room to prepare. What you have to do is start saving your money. I've been telling people, save your money or invest your money. Start saving your money. Those of you that are coming from Africa or from Africa, if there's any way that you can get a plot of land, you don't need a big land. Start building. Get a piece of land, half plot of land, 50 by 60, 50 by 70 feet, and start preparing, start building. Stop spending and put your monies together. Because whether you like it or not, Donald Trump and his cabinet and his team, the Republican Party, they campaign on those issues. And that is why they got the vote. So let me tell you this. Whether it will happen or not, I am not sure. But it doesn't kill even if you prepare, if you don't have papers. It doesn't kill if you prepare yourself, that in case it happens, you'll be at a better place. And that is what I want you to do. Preparation will not kill you. He said that if you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. If you don't plan, you will fail. What if you plan and you have everything together and it doesn't happen? Would that be to your advantage or disadvantage? It will be to your advantage. That is why you need to prepare. That is why you need to plan from now. Many people have been living as if especially those without papers, living as if nothing is going to happen. Oh, I'm just living the dream. What kind of dream are you living when you don't have the papers to do what you're supposed to do? Instead of preparing, instead of saving your money, instead of putting things together, just spending your money. But some also have also prepared. And some will also clap back and say, thank God that you took me back to my country. And the reason why they will clap back and be happy is that they prepared. When you are caught up and you are not, you don't have anything, you don't have any preparation, you've not prepared, you've not done any investment, you've not done any savings, you've not done anything, you don't have a house, and to the point that when you go back home, you don't have any place to live. That is where the problem is. You had the opportunity, you got a job, making good money, you were just spending the money. But I'm saying that it's never too late. You can still prepare. Because come January, they will swear him in, and then the policies will start coming. Maybe it will take a year. Maybe it will take 2 years for it to get very intense. So you still have time to prepare. Don't just sit and just give up on your life. Don't give up on your life. There is hope for you. Africa is calling you. Africa wants you back. There's a lot of things that you've learned in this country. The work ethics. You have so many ideas that you can go back home and implement them. Don't just sit on your talent. Don't just sit on your passion. What is your passion? That in case they take you back home, you have something to do. Some will go with nothing. Some will go with something. Some will be caught up and they will go home with nothing. They will be deported with nothing. But because they have some kind of ideas, some will also go back and realize that they have a passion for something, and they will start working on those feelings and passion that they've had for years, and now is the time for them to use their passion. Do not be afraid. Many of you are going to clap back. That thank you, Donald Trump, for taking me back to my country. Like I said before, many people are afraid because they did not prepare. But I'm here to assure you that it's never too late. Home is calling you. Come home. Africa is calling you. There's a new Africa. There's a new generation coming. Be part of that generation. You will make it. You will make it. Sure, for sure, you will make it. Don't be afraid. People will laugh at you. I listened to a story yesterday of somebody who went back to Jamaica, and as soon as she went back to Jamaica, it was many years ago, Reagan has passed a law or whatever that employers can no longer file for their workers or something like that. So she couldn't come back to America. She was mocked. The people laughed at her, and eventually she won and came back to America. People will laugh at you, especially where I come from, Africa. People will mock at you. Oh, that guy who was deported. Oh, that lady who was deported. But stay cool. Prepare. Sometimes you just let them make a fool of yourself. Just sit back, relax, and you say to yourself, these guys don't know how much I have prepared. before they will say, Jack, a year 2, they will see you shining. And they will ask you, how did this happen? Prepare yourself and do not be afraid. Prepare yourself and do not be afraid. Whether you be deported or you still be here. Many people doesn't want to live under the shadows anymore. And it will benefit some. And it will be a disadvantage also to some. Somebody has been here for a long time, having seen the wife and the children, 20 years. Somebody left Africa when his child was born. Somebody got married to a lady, 10 years, haven't seen the wife. They're all waiting for you. Your children are waiting for you. They'll be happy to see mom. They'll be happy to see dad. Your grandkids are waiting for you. They'll be happy to see you. They'll be happy to welcome you. It's time to go home. And if this is the approach, I'm urging you, pack your stuff and leave. If you've prepared enough, if you've done enough, if you've prepared enough, if you've done enough, I think this is the time for you to pack your bags and leave. Don't let them come and get you. Even if they get you, what my advice to you is prepare enough so that when even they get you and they take you back home, you will just smile and be happy that they did. You have a big house back home. You've built a house 6 years ago. You are still living in America, living under the shadows. Living under the shadows. Being afraid of the government, being afraid of this. I think it's a better thing. For me, I think it's a good thing. I think this will push many people to their destiny, to fight for their destiny. Instead of being here, living under shadows and looking left and right, up and down, seeing who is going to get you and all that. It's time to make that change. It's time to go back home. You have a lot of things in the story somewhere. Put everything together. Start packing your stuff. Start putting your resources together. It's not going to kill you if you are deported, but rather it's going to make you a better person, a better woman, a better man. Prepare yourself. Do not be afraid. People will mock at you. Is that what you are thinking about? The day you were born is different from the day that they were born. What you go through, the painful needle that you go through to get to your destination is none of their fucking business. It's none of anybody's business. You want to get to your destination. How you get there, how you even get to that place is none of their business. So you have to prepare yourself. There's a song that I've been listening to by a group that used to be, an old-time music group from Africa, from Ghana, called Osibisa. They sang a song one day that said, "Welcome home, you've been gone for far too long. The house has been empty. Welcome home." They said in one of their songs also that though the road may be rough and muddy, but we will get there. That is why I said it is not easy. The painful journey that you go through to your destiny might be one of them deportation, might be one of them returning to your country, but you will make it. You will get there. The road is rough. The road is muddy, but you will get to your destination. You will get there. You've been gone for far too long. And if they want to deport you, so be it. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. The so much work to be done, Bob Marley said. But he said, let's do it little by little. So if you're thinking that getting deported is going to be the end of your life, no, it's not going to be the end of your life, but rather the beginning of your progress. It's not going to digress you, but rather it's going to promote you. That is what I'm thinking. It has happened before, it will happen again, and it will happen again and again and again. It is going to be to your advantage, not disadvantage. Nothing is new. It has happened before. It will happen again. See, I'll be going very deep on this kind of topics to tell you my stand as an immigrant, as an African, that being here has taught me a lot of stuff. Going back home will not change anything, but rather help me to achieve my dreams and my goals. It will not be the end, and I can assure you that for sure. So if that is what you're thinking, start seeing it from another lens. Start seeing it from another perspective. Start seeing the good in what you can do. Start seeing what you can do from now to prepare yourself. That is what you need to focus on. Your focus should be, what can I do? Or you have to answer these questions to yourself. What can I do to move forward? What can I do in case I'm deported? What can I do in case I'm caught up with this? What can I do? How can I live? What can I do? What kind of business will I be able to do? The preparation. I've been saying this, prepare, prepare, prepare. If you go back to some of my videos, you realize I've been talking about how people need to save money, prepare for the future, prepare for their retirement. Many will be miserable for sure, but those that will see from another perspective, another kind of lens, they will be better off. Instead of focusing on the negative, focus on the positive. Watch videos about people that have been deported, people that went back home with nothing, and how they are doing and what they are doing. They've done so many things to improve their lives. Those are the things that you need to focus on. Focus on the positive, not on fear. Focus on the positive and build your life. You need to buckle up for impact. Buckle up for impact. That impact can be deportation. Buckle up for impact. You will not die. You know, the pilot will say, buckle up for impact or buckle up for landing. Some landing can be smooth and some can be rough, but at the end, it's all landing. All you want to see is to land safely. And that is what you got to do. You have to brace yourself. You have to build yourself. No matter how the outcome, you will land anyway. So buckle up. Do not be afraid. Buckle up for whatever that will happen. Let them do whatever they want to do. Come home. Move home. Wherever you are, just pack and leave. Buckle up for impact. I'll leave you right here. But remember this. It's a new nation, Africa. Till I come your way again, and I'll be talking also, I'll be dropping a video on why I believe this election of the United States went the way it went, that Donald Trump won. The truth hurts, but we'll speak it anyway. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and let's build this journey together. Thank you.